Hey everyone, today is March 2nd. I was going to talk about a topic that was posed as a question to me after one of the last videos I made. Not the one about the coffee, but the one before that. And I said something like, something about living with an eating disorder every day as opposed to like being fully recovered. And so the question was like, what does that look like for me personally? Obviously I can't speak for anybody else. Oh, and by the way, if I have to suddenly leap up and run away, it's because my puppy has decided to chew on something other than what she's supposed to chew on. So I apologize in advance if you hear me go, Abigail, and jump up and run away. She's chewing on this like dog thing. It's like a tendon from some kind of big animal, and it's disgusting. I hate it. Like, oh, I can't. They chew on stuffed animals and that's it. Why do they have to want to chew on like animal parts? It's gross. Anyway, it's better than the bully stick though. That thing stunk. Abigail's doing well, by the way. Okay, so to address the question. This is kind of a difficult question to answer, not because it's like hard to talk about, but it's because it's hard to figure out how to express it effectively and not say the wrong thing. So I guess I'll just start by disclaiming and saying that everything I'm about to say only applies to me for certain. That's all I can say, is that it applies to me. I don't know. If it happens to apply to you, then that's interesting. We have that in common. But if not, you know, don't like yell at me in the comments, because that's just dumb. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. Okay. So I think the most prominent thing about dealing with an eating disorder every day is that it never goes away. Like, the thoughts of it never, ever, ever go away for me. Like, every second of every minute of every hour of every day. Bless you! It's like on my mind. Like, it's the first thing I think about when I wake up. It's the last thing I think about when I go to sleep, and I even dream about it sometimes. So, you know, I can be like at school and taking an exam during finals week, and I'll be like looking down going, oh, do I look fat? Oh, have I gained weight? Oh, da-da-da, like that. And it's just tiring. Well, not just tiring, it's tiring among other things. Sometimes I get really tired, like, just like tired up here from thinking about it all the time. And, you know, and I always say, you know, when people get exasperated with me about it, it's like, well, at least you can walk away. You know, you can walk away and not think about that anymore. I can't do that. I can't walk out of my own skin. So, that's one of the most, like, major things about it. Another is, it's kind of like a constant battle. Like when you feel hungry, when I feel hungry and I don't want to eat anything, it's like, what do I do, you know? And then guilt, there's a lot of guilt involved when I do eat something. Another part about it is the changing body image, and this, you know, like everything else I said, this doesn't obviously pertain to everybody, but like, I think I've actually made a video about this before, about body image, but it's part of the everyday life of living with this, is body image problems or distortions or anxiety or panic in some cases. And it's just, you know, it's like, I feel stupid sometimes, like, saying, you know, oh, I think I'm fat or whatever, because, like, some people get really insanely angry with me when I say that kind of a thing. And they say, well, what does that make me then, you know? And I say, you don't get it. Like, it doesn't apply to you, you know? And so I think that's another good thing to mention for those of you out there that are watching this that don't have eating disorders, but somebody close to you does. Sometimes you might feel like they're doing it on purpose, or like they don't care if it makes you mad, but they're just going to do it anyway. But a really important thing to remember, at least like in my experience, is that, like, for example, my parents got really angry with me when I was first really, really ill, and they like threatened to leave me home from the family vacation, and saying, if you don't stop this, we're gonna kick you out and blah blah blah, and you're making it so hard for us and everything. And like, one thing that was really valuable for them to remember is that I wasn't doing it to them. And like, now when my friends think I'm being ridiculous, it's just like, I'm not doing it to you. It's not something I'm doing to you. Like, if I could go around without worrying about it, I would. But it's really just like a big war in my head all day, and it makes it really hard to concentrate. Oh, God. Abigail, that tendon really smells. It's, I forgot what I was saying. I said it was a war. God, what did I say? Oh, concentration, right. It makes it really hard to concentrate on, anything, really. School, sex. I'm sorry if that's gross. But it is, you know, I mean, and it's not just, I mean, friendship, a lot of things, it's hard to focus on it sometimes. Not all the time. I don't mean to say that, you know, if you're friends with somebody with an eating disorder that they're only half there, because, you know, that they're only ever half there. That's not the case. Sometimes I get a little spacey when I'm having a really hard time, because I'm unable to sort of, like, think of anything else, you know? So, I don't know if that makes any sense. But that's really what it looks like. And another thing is that it's a constant battle with the backs of, like, nutrition, the back of boxes, nutrition information. Like, I went grocery shopping today because we had, like, no food in the house. I was there forever. My mom was with me because we were getting coffee together, and then she needed to go grocery shopping, and I needed to, so we went together. And she was like, come on! Why is this taking you so long? So, she didn't actually say that, to her credit, but she was thinking it, I think. So, anyway, I hope that answers the question. Shout out to Rebecca for asking. Yay! I do like getting requests for videos, because sometimes I run out of things to talk about, or at least I can't think of anything, so. Yeah, alright, well, anyway, I am gonna go take that nasty tendon away from my dog. You know, it's funny because, like, that tendon really stinks, and I was thinking, like, oh gosh, you know, downstairs really, like, over in the area where her stuff is, it smells like poop. Why does it smell like poop? I don't understand. Ugh. And, like, I looked all around to see if she'd pooped anywhere, and she didn't, and I'm like, what is that stench? And it's because she had the tendon out earlier. It's really gross. It's like a dried out, it's like this long. I don't want to show it to you guys because it's gross. But, I think, like, the stench of it on the floor, like, it was on the floor, and, like, the smell rubbed off on the floor, so I think I need to go over there with, like, a wet towel and wipe up, because it's really icky. Ugh. Alright, well, I just looked at it. It was a mistake. Alright, I'm gonna go on that note. Please leave me comments, send me messages if you would like to hear me talk about anything, and also request if you want to see Abigail. She's growing. Alright, have a great weekend. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.